and sweet e-liquid reviews, and if you've seen them before, you know they're short and sweet, and I'm hoping this one will be very sweet. This is one of my comparison reviews. I've done one before on the Just Juice range, the lemonade. Today we're looking at the mango and passion fruit. So what have I got here, you might ask? Well, this one's obviously a 70-30, more for your sub-ohm tanks, the drippers, that kind of stuff. And in this wonderful box is a 10 milligram NicSalt, and they also have a 20 milligram option as well. The beauty of the first video I done, the lemonade, was the flavor profiles were almost identical. That's what you would expect. Obviously, you're not going to get the kind of same vapor production and all that kind of jazz. But what I'm really looking at is have they been able to transfer from one to the other? Might not be very interesting, but just a little fun science test. I like to do my little science test every now and then. So I've got these two almost ready to go. I'm going to fast forward a bit because this is all just boring. I've got the double barrel with a drop dead RDA on top. It's re-wicked. I need to drip some of that on. And I'm going to do the same with the Watovo STNG on the little baby Aegis Solo. So let's do a bit of fast forward. Oh no, it's not started well, is it? No, oh yes, oh success, fast forward time. Lovely. Okay, I might have over dripped a little bit then. I've got a bit of leakage going on. Quickly gonna wipe that away. Oh, the smell from this. I mean, yeah, we're looking for mango and passion fruit. It's got that mango smell, but it's not too pungent. Sometimes mango can smell a bit pissy, but no. So, double barrel, drop dead RDA. I've got it, I'm gonna put it at 68 watts. I've got 0.37 build. Let's give it a little bash. Ooh. Now, considering that is on fresh cotton, I'm not getting that cottony taste. This Cotton Gods, actually, I didn't like it first, but Cotton Gods is pretty good. Forget that, let's talk about this flavour. That is bursting with flavour. Absolutely bursting. There's a lot of sweetness going on. It's a very, very sweet vape. The mango is the predominant flavour, but the passion fruit, like these fruits, this is why I like these fruits, where they put the right fruit with mango. It just works, just smooths it all out. The passion fruit, it's a nice juicy vape, the whole flavour, mouth-watering. It's very sweet, almost a little bit too sweet, but acceptable. I got a sweet tooth, so I'm quite happy with it. So yeah, you get the mango at the forefront of it all, and the passion fruit follows it through and just softens it all out. Does a really beautiful job. I feel like there's a slight coolness to it as well, but if there is, it's only very minor. I mean, some of the Just Juice ranges like Just Juice Ice, this isn't, but it just feels like there is something there, just cooling it slightly. Yeah, there's definitely a hint of that ice, but it's so minor. You get it more as just like a freshness as opposed to a cooling hit, if that makes sense. Very, very nice. That's a 70-30, really nice. I like these bottles apart from the problems you just saw there with the lid. Haven't had that before, but yeah, see how you get on. Just make sure you tighten it before you undo it, if that makes sense. Right, let's get on with the NicSalt, shall we? Okay, so I've got this on the STNG, Aegis Mini. I've got the wattage at measly 14 watts. It's a 1.12 ohm build. The airflow is right on the minimum, just so I like it on this STNG. Let's give it a little bash. Straight away I'm getting more of that coolness than I was getting with a big direct lung hit. I think in future I'm going to do this the other way around, because generally you get a lot more flavour, you get a lot more punch from obviously an RDA, a sub-ohm tank, than you do a mouth to lung. So my mouth is still covered in the flavour I was getting from the RDA. Now I have noticed a jump in the cooling hit, but flavour profile wise, yeah, it's about the same, just a lot more mellow. Firstly, because it's a mouth to lung setup, you get a lot less power through it, you get a lot less vapour. But yeah, unfortunately, I've done this the wrong way around. Next video, I'll get it right. In fact, I'll have a quick swig of tea and see if that freshens my mouth up a little bit. One last try. Yes. This one is almost the same. Obviously, you've got to think about the fact that you've got a much higher nicotine content. You're getting a lot less vapor, you've got smaller cores, all that kind of stuff. The hints and flavour I'm getting is more on the passion fruit side than it is on the mango side, but they're still quite well balanced. I was getting quite a heavy punch of mango. Now that I compare the two, the 70-30 mix is definitely more mango than passion fruit. Only just, this one brings out a little bit more of that passion fruit. Now maybe that's to do with the coils, to do with the wattages, all that kind of stuff. There's so many different variables we're looking at, and that's one reason why I'm doing this, a bit of a science test with these flavours. But the flavours are still right. The aroma in here from this, in comparison to the RDA, very similar. Slightly more cooling on a smaller mouth lung setup, but generally, yeah, I've done a lovely job of transferring from the 70-30 mix to the NicSalt. Cracking job, really, really nice. I quite like the Just Juice range so far. So a big thanks to Just Juice for sending me these over for review. I've got quite a few still to do, but they are really good so far. So well done to Just Juice. I hope that's helpful, folks. If it was, hit the like button or subscribe if you fancy it. My latest review is there, a random one is there, and a big thanks to my patrons. Thanks so much for supporting the channel. I'm Flatco Vapor. Thanks for watching.